existential question. How is anyone? Up and around, going up and around and round. And I'm across and it's another place you wanna fucking go. Also, after my Splatoon stream, I noticed, remember I keep asking you guys about my volume levels? I, ended up raising my camera volume just slightly, at least I think I did. I might not have actually done it properly. So, yeah. Everyone is, yeah, how is everyone doing? I am doing okay. And that is a valid answer. And we're gonna go to B1 to go talk to Buck. His name is Buck. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. I'm so sorry. You haven't even seen the Pokemon Pikachu yet. Or Game Boy Color. Oh, poor Chris. Over here. Over here. Hey, Buck. How you doing? Delivery. Thank you, Chris, and good night. I'm sorry you can't stick around. I'm sorry I streamed so late. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Deck out your place. I'll deck you out. Yeah. I know how to play the games. This is not my first rodeo, cowboy. Ha! Get it? Because he's a horse? It's funny. Haven't had coffee in 12 hours. You need more coffee. I just had my frappuccino. It's my second one of the day. And I have a Red Bull. You and your day job. You and your normal waking hours. Pfft. How dare you? Oh, 6 AM there. Okay. Why, are you quitting your job? Well, thank you for tuning in, Cutie Bear, if you're gonna sign off. Thank you very much for the tuning ins of the thing. Too difficult? I need a map. No, I don't, actually. It's pretty easy to remember where everyone is with this layout. Everyone is quite clustered except for that one dog, which I have to go talk to next. Sweet. Oh, I have to write a letter to the dog. Okay. Hi, Mr. Coconut. Okay, so I have to write an advertisement to Butch to be like, hey, Tom Nook wants you to please him with your bells, if you know what I mean. And then I'll go deliver some to him later and he'll be like, did you write this? And I'll be like, yeah. It's gonna be so awesome. It's midnight 30? Yeah, I'm rocking 1022, yeah. West Coast, Best Coast. I mean, actually, it's 11:22 a.m. if you haven't noticed. Okay, okay. Blah, 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 blah. Oh wow, I just looked at the camera. I'm further away than usual because I have this new chair, so I'm like leaned back a little bit. And it makes me look like I'm so wide in the top. I'm sorry, I'm so bad. Is that better? Is that worse? Whatever. Okay, I need to write a letter to Bush. Oh, that's cool. I have the 3DS one too. Good night, Chris. I would like to mail a letter, please. No, I'm good. So the one thing this game is known for over the other Animal Crossing games is that this one has NES titles you can collect. You get one on your birthday, you get, which I think is always Donkey Kong, and then you can collect others through special means. I'd have to look up how to get most of them because I don't remember, but there's a couple you can get on the Animal Island which you need to do through the Game Boy connectivity. There's a couple that were only given away as codes on the old Animal Crossing website. And I'm sure I can find the codes pretty easily online because, like, they're universal codes, but yeah, there used to be, you know, the Animal Crossing, or it was the Crossing Guardian, that's what it was, and it was like a newspaper for Animal Crossing, and it was on its own little webpage in like 2002, and so what you do is you would occasionally go to the webpage and they would cycle out different information every month, I think it was, about like because this game is full of events. This game has more events than New Leaf or City Folk, I believe, and so it would just be like, this month is the such and such thing on such and such day, and then occasionally it would have this like thing where you enter your town name and your player name, and it would spit you out a code through a generator that would give you either Punch-Out or oh god, what's the other one? I don't remember what the other one was, but Punch-Out was definitely one of them. Get the weight bench and get jacked. And then there were two that were only given away through ah shit, what did Nick tell me to do? I don't even remember. Do I have delivery? Shit. Pikachu flag on your island. The two on the e-reader cards are Mario Brothers and Ice Climbers, and it's the original Mario Brothers, not Super. And I happen to have one of those two e-reader cards, and that card alone, last time I checked, sells for like $50 on eBay. So they're pretty hard to find. I have a shit ton of Animal Crossing cards, and let's see if there's somebody else who needs help. Okay, that's what I had to do. But then there were two games they never officially released because of the timing. Or one of them got an official release in Japan, but the other one did not. In Japan, through Famitsu, they had a thing where they gave away Super Mario Brothers cards through the e-readers. So you'd scan it into the game, you'd get Super Mario Brothers, and that's the only way to get it. So that's the rarest card that's out there for the Animal Crossing series. And, okay, so I need fruit. Did I read that right? Did she want me to give her some fruit? I think I saw an apple tree down here. Apple crossing, apple crossing. Not a place you want to grow your fruit. What the fuck are the apples, man? I know I saw some over here. Okay. So the other game that never came out but is actually on the disc is The Legend of Zelda. And you can access both of those games fully playable in the American version through an action replay. So last time I played Animal Crossing, I probably shouldn't have fucking done this before I... Damn. Oh well. The last time I played, I actually used my Wii to transfer the save data from my GameCube memory card to the Dolphin emulator, used the emulator to load up Action Replay because I don't own a disc, and give myself those 2 NES games plus the rare ones from the islands, and the ones they only give away through the codes on the website that no longer exists. And so I had multiple copies of all these, and I think I erased that file that had them. I might be wrong about that, it might be on my other memory card, but for the moment it does not look like. I will check after I'm done with this, because if it's true that I still have those, I should have multiple copies of each. Okay, fine, I'll talk to you. Okay. Oh, I hit the wrong thing when I talked to the bear. That's what I did. I keep forgetting that the first option in this game is the help option. So then there's a problem with Zelda. Like, they both work and they're fully integrated and everything, they just never released the e-reader cards for various reasons. In Japan, the e-reader took off and was actually really successful. People really liked the idea of scanning their cards and all that. But here, we all know the e-reader flopped, and it flopped in Europe too. And so, by the... Oops. I hit the wrong button, I'm so sorry! Oh wow, nice! Did you have any of the rare ones, like the games, or no? I have like maybe 10 song cards, and one of the 2 games, and a whole shit ton of character cards. I got really into Animal Crossing back in the day. Plus the card packs are only $5 each and nobody bought them, so I could be guaranteed to walk into GameStop and be like, hey, can I please have the Animal Crossing cards? And the guy would be like, sure, here you go. And I'd be like, fuck yeah. And then they started selling them for $1 each because they were phasing them out, and it got really cool for a little while. So yeah, the reason they never released Zelda in Japan is because they, at the time that they were going to, it was either going to be another Famitsu contest, or they would abandon it entirely because they did the classic NES series and Game Boy Advance around the same time. By the time that the cards got to that point where they wanted to time the delivery. And they're like, well, fuck it, we're not going to give away this card for free if we can make $20 each on these NES games on the re-release for cartridge. So that's why neither of those 2 cards made it to America in any form. But the games are still on the disc, you can access them through an Action Replay, and Zelda has a bug in it that I found out the hard way when I got it on my other file here, because I played through it and I was having a good time playing Legend of Zelda on Animal Crossing and being like, woohoo! And the fucking, there's an exploit you can do in the game that is actually in the manual. You're supposed to be able to do this. It's kind of an exploit, but not really, where you can stun a ghost in the graveyard with a boomerang and touch a gravestone from the sides or from the top to just keep emitting ghosts, and I think the max is like 20 or something, 20 ghosts, and then you kill the original and they all die at once, giving you all the items, so it's an easy way to get emergency health or money to stock up for the many items in the game. And so that's what I tried to do. I got to level 6 and apparently I hadn't saved at all since I started the game. And I was just about to do the 6th dungeon. I wanted some money for a potion or something, so I went to the graveyard to try to farm, and when I killed the first ghost, the first set of ghosts, the game crashed. In Animal Crossing's emulator, it crashed. So I never did it again. Hello, Black Old Flare, how you doing? Hello,